Super chat. Super chat.
I hope that $70 didn't buy your wine, bro.
Hello, Luke. Oh, no, sir. Actually, the wine was a gift to Leah from her mother. Her mother brought wine by, Luke. Thank you for the donation, Luke. And it was $12 wine. $12 wine anyway. I would never spend much money on alcohol. I have a rule. Never spend a lot of money on something that actually kills you, like alcohol. So, yeah, never spend a lot of money on something that actually kills you. It's a great thing to live by. At least I think so. Let me just go ahead and fix this here. I don't use the chat thing a lot, so roll it in there. Not really drinking wine much. I'm drinking only a little bit of wine. Tonight I drank mostly water all night, and I do have some tea right here. So I've got some tea ready to go in my cup. That's the only amount of... This is literally the wine you saw in the thumbnail and all the wine I will drink tonight. Because whatever. There was no throwdown tonight. Because I just felt like shit. And I had someone the other day say, you know, Joe, if you're not feeling good, don't do shows. You know, a few people said that to me the other day, and I said, all right, well, you know, fuck it. I mean, because there was one day when I did a show. Well, one of the persons that said that, people that said that to me, it was about the.
Okay, you've been in the country about the.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the. Oh my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the. Oh my God!
Alabama Chew.
What's up, man? Constipated Rock, what's up, dude? Thank you, Constipated Rock, for the 669. How you doing, man? I want to remind everybody that tonight is the night to become a patron again. You won't be double charged now. And if you are a patron, you should see the charge coming in. And, you know, hopefully if you are not a patron, today is the day to sign up on Patreon. I released a full note to self earlier today. And a bunch of other things are coming this week. And this would be the time, man. We could certainly use a couple new $25 producer-level patrons because some people are up against it with the way things are going right now. But Constipated Rock, thank you, man. What's up with you? How you doing tonight? I hope you are well.
Super chat.
Sounds like you are.
Will you be watching WrestleMania?
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course I'm going to watch WrestleMania. I mean, I would watch WrestleMania no matter what. And a bunch of other things are coming this week. Yeah, I'm definitely watching WrestleMania. Luke, 100%. I want to thank Kevin Carter in the chat, being a member, Hector Gutierrez, Muhammad Abdel, and everybody that's a member. I'm trying to read the chat now. I'll try to get to everything I can.
Here we go.
Here.
I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
Just so everyone knows, the earthquake was not near Yellowstone. It will not Europe's. It was about 200 miles away. So much misinformation being spread.
James Metzler, thank you for the $5 super chat. That was going to be one of the first things that I talked about. Was that? I forgot to even put in the title. A lot of people have been hitting me up about Yellowstone going and blowing and all these things, and it is not that, luckily, although there are people that are gonna people are going to make the they're gonna put things together like that's the beginning of it going and things like that, but I don't think so right now. But it was an hour ago. It was a 6.5 in Idaho. And guys, this is very strange. I have to tell you that this is very strange. James, I mean, we had an earthquake recently, I think last week, down south. That was like a 4-point-something or whatever. And now we've got one over in Idaho, which is bizarre. 6.5 is a pretty good-sized earthquake. That's a good-sized earthquake. That'll tear some shit down. So the Idaho one is kind of crazy, to be honest.
Joe, have you seen Uncut Gems? Pretty good movie.
Uncut Gems, pretty good movie. I have not seen that, but maybe I'll check that out. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll take a look at it, see if it's something I want to see. My son Champ. Thank you, my son Champ, for the $5, man. What's going on with you? How you doing, man? How's everybody doing? Comcast sucks. A lot of people have had trouble with Comcast the last couple days. Yeah, an earthquake in fucking West Texas, of all places. Yeah, it's a weird place for it to happen. So you're right. We're my son Champ. Thank you for the $5. We are on track here to have some. We've had some weird disturbances, and then the tornado. There was a tornado too that took place, and I don't remember where that was. Stephen Average Hall in the chat. Yeah, there he goes. Alabama. That's right. We talked about that the other day. Alabama had a fucking tornado. I mean, like, it's just very crazy right now with what's going on. And at some point, we're going to talk about this because, you do wonder what the hell's going on out there and if something is going on or what the case is with everything. I mean, listen, it's hard to say, man, because there's so much going on right now. You don't want to, I don't want anybody to think that I'm putting on a tinfoil hat. I'm just examining what's going on here. It's a little strange. You know what I mean? Spain is going to rise in numbers and pass Italy. Yeah, you're probably right. We didn't do a throwdown tonight. I am sorry about that. I wasn't in the mood. I did a note to self earlier today on Patreon that's an hour long. That's basically what throwdown would have been without donations and without calls and things like that.
Do you allow viewers to join Discord VC or no?
What's VC? What the hell is VC? Am I crazy? Oh, VIP? You can be a VIP on the Discord if you're a $10 patron. You can get a VIP over there, Luke. But if you hit me up, dude, I'll probably hit you up with the VIP anyway. You donated so much money over time. I mean, dude. Fuck it, stock up on guns. I don't think you're gonna need that. It's nice to talk about all these things, and it's important to talk about them. I actually said this on my note to self today. It was an hour long, like I said. Did I hear Tom Hanks' son lose it on Twitter? No, what the hell happened with Tom Hanks' son on Twitter? Let me go take a look at that. I mean, I've seen his son is kind of whacked out. Details about Tom Hanks' son finally revealed. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means. Let me go try to find his Twitter. Let's see. Well, that's just Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks' son's Twitter. What is he doing? Is he like freaking out on people? Is it Chester Hanks? What the hell's going on? Is it the guy? Isn't that the white son of Tom Hanks who thinks he's black? Isn't that Tom Hanks' kid? Like, you couldn't get any further from Tom Hanks, his kid. Like, you can't get any further than Tom Hanks than his kid. Like, if you showed a lineup of people and you're like, this is Tom Hanks' kid, you'd be like, go fuck yourself. Like, are you kidding me? This is Tom Hanks' kid? I don't think so. I don't think this is Tom Hanks' kid. It's just very bizarre. I saw Tom Hanks' kid talking about stuff weeks ago, but is there something new that I'm unaware
Super
of?
Chat.
How should I shoot you a message on Discord?
Shoot me a DM on there, I guess. I only go on it when, like, I'm doing shows on there and stuff like that. I've seen him, like, use a fake accent and stuff like that and piss everybody off, but, I mean, other than that, I don't know. What are you talking about? Somebody tell me what's going on. Oh, what was I saying about people telling me to take nights off? Yeah, there was basically some people that were saying, like, there was one person who said about monetize this a couple weeks. What was it, a week ago? Last week's monetize this when I didn't feel good. I was having my anxiety attack, and which is weird. It's unlike me to have that happen, but it happened on monetize this. About 40 minutes to an hour into monetize this, I did not feel good at all. And so I kind of kept stepping away from the show and hoping that, like, I'd get better and come back. And I did keep coming back, but I never felt good during the show. I was very fidgety and like trying to breathe and stuff like that. So it was like it was rough, and I kept getting cut off by Discord. I felt like people on Discord were cutting each other off, and just wasn't feeling very good. And so yeah, I had some people say like, just don't do a show. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that show next time because it wasn't good without you being there. You know what I mean? And I still thought the show was fine. I thought it was better to have me in and out and everybody there than to not do a show. I understand that it's not, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a 9 out of 10 show or even a 7 out of 10 show. I thought it was a show that you probably won't really remember. There's a couple moments that were really fucking funny. And then there was really just a lot of nice talk or whatever that we did on Monetize This. I don't think it was, I don't think every show has to be gold. I don't want every show to be boring though either. And I don't think this, a couple weeks ago before this wasn't. We had some really decent shows last couple weeks. But last week was weird. But I was gone 70% of it because I just wasn't feeling good. But I thought it was better than not doing anything. I mean, I think not doing anything that kind of sucks. So I tried it tonight because I wasn't feeling good tonight. Not with that, but just other things and kind of a headache. And I was like, I'm not into it. And I felt like I said everything I needed to say.
Super chat.
On Note to Self.
Thoughts on Tiger King? Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen Tiger King yet, James Metzler, but it did get spoiled for me in many different ways, so I won't see it anyway. I just said, oh, fuck that. I'm not going to see that show now. So many people spoiled it in the chats and stuff like that. Then I looked it up, and I saw, oh, yeah, okay, that's what happens. Oh, well, fuck it. I guess I'm not watching that show. So, yeah, I got that spoiled. I don't know if I would have watched it anyway, but I might have. But, yeah, once I got it spoiled, I just went, fuck that then, I guess. But yeah, where's my wine? I haven't drank. I don't even know if I'm gonna drink much. I'm just gonna drink this cup. That's it. It's a little cup of wine. That's about it. I haven't drank in 4 weeks. I don't think.
Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh my god! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh my god! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh my god!
I can't wait to see all the coronavirus-inspired movies and TV series. It's coming in the next 10 years. The shit is going to be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're really going to get a lot of, drama stuff from this. I mean, some of the worst stuff is already out there, and I don't even like those movies, like the Outbreak movies and things like that. I really don't like that. I don't I don't like those movies. I never did because it was so real. So like I was like, nah, that's too realistic. I don't know what it is, but I always believed like the pandemic movies are always so very like that really has a lot higher percentage of happening than, us being eaten by beasts or monsters than a fucking meteor taking out the Earth. That's possible. We definitely know meteors hit the Earth. We definitely know that it can destroy us. But definitely pandemics have been happening every 50 to 100 years, if not major ones every 300 years for the last forever that we know about. So that is way more scary and real and bizarre. So I didn't really like to watch those. I just didn't like to do that. But yeah, I've been feeling so good, like, to be honest. Besides the anxiety, I mean, I actually gained weight to last couple yesterday and today. I've gained weight. I went from 226 down to 218, down to 215, down to 212. I went down to 212, and I am starting now to attribute the weight loss a little bit to the anxiety because now I went back up to 215, so I gotta start eating better again.
Super chat.
Whatever else.
Shot you a message calling it a night.
Okay, Luke, I'll check my messages over there, man. I'll definitely read it. You can always email me, joecronshow@yahoo.com, or hit me up on Patreon, too. But, yeah, no, I'll definitely check it out. Contagion was a pretty good, freaky movie, says Chris for Prez. Yeah, see, like, I couldn't deal with it, man. I don't know. But, again, remember, again, like there's still more deaths to the flu. You know, the problem is maintaining the hospitals. But it is a strange thing. We've never seen the world deal with anything like this. Very weird to me. I went on a rant, like a psychotic rant, on Note to Self today. If you guys are on Patreon, you probably heard it. If you haven't, you should listen to it later, because it was pretty fucking ridiculous, and I kind of lost my mind. But it's pretty funny. So if you like funny stuff, you will probably like Note to Self from today. It's in the $5 tier on Patreon for the people that don't know. Download it, whatever else. But it is.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the
very
bubbly.
scary out there.
Some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Left your Patreon to pay off some debt. Was gonna come back, but today I got laid off from my job and now I don't know what to do. I have a second job, but it's not enough. Don't know when or if he'll be back. In a dark place right now. Goodbye, Joe and chat.
Oh no, El Gallo de Oro, the way the white man says it. Damn, man, that is the worst shit, man. And oh my god, dude, I've been hearing that every day from so many people. I would say 30 to 40%, or maybe 30% of people are in that situation. I do want to shout out everybody who's become a patron, because they were like, I wasn't even ever going to be one, but I have a job, so I can tell people are leaving, I'll join. So I thank you for doing that. De Oro, man, I really hope something changes for you soon. It sucks, bro. Like, every single one of you guys that lose something or have a problem, like, it impacts me, so I double feel bad for you. But I also feel bad because you guys have been big supporters, too. So people that are hurt, like, it just pisses me off, too. It's people that have had solid jobs for the last year to 5 years to 10 years and stuff like that, too. So it's even more crazy. Very strange. I'm not, you know, people are really dying. People are really sick. You know, never going to downplay that. And I think that this probably could just be all 100% real, that this is going on throughout the world. But it is very strange. This is a very bizarre thing. I hope, you know, I know that some people hate the conspiracy people and they're mad at them. Like, how dare you downplay this, or how dare, you know, I have a friend. Well, I have friends who have COVID right now. I have 2 friends that I know on Facebook that had it. They had the bad version but didn't get to critical, so that's good. But they had that whopping version that put them out for 2 or 3 weeks. And basically you need weeks after that to recover from it, because it just sucks the fluids out of you. I mean, I had one flu like that years and years ago, where I was sick for 2 weeks as it, you know, manipulated its way through me in different stages. And then for about 2 to 3 weeks after that, I didn't feel right at all. It was horrible. And so that was probably the worst one that I had. 1 COVID-19 death every 3 minutes in New York. Really? Is that seriously? Wow, that's a lot. I lost 2 of my friends in the last 4 days. Jesus. No name needed. Sorry, man. That's awful. Holy shit, dude. I don't know what to tell you other than, you know, I don't know what to tell you other than, you know, it's still, you know, 95%, I think, of the people or more are recovering. That's incredibly horrible luck. You know, there's going to be 100,000 people dead of the flu this year. This suspicious ass shit surrounding virology labs and wet markets. I mean, this is very strange. You know what I mean? And it's like September 11th. Remember when people questioned September 11th? And then, you know, people that have victims and stuff like that get angry. But I don't think you should be angry. But whatever you do, just don't tell people it's not real, because it's real. It's really happening. This is really happening. This is really going on. But what is important is to question everything, everybody out there. Whether you are questioning this, that, or the other thing, it's important that people are out there questioning it. But it's also important that you don't question it so much that you deny it. You know what I mean? People are really dying, and this is a real thing that's happening. Why is it happening is the question. Is it because of a bat or is it because of something else? You know, we don't know. It's like September 11th. That really happened. The planes really flew into the buildings. But let me ask you this. How in the world did a large object like a plane fly into the Pentagon of the United States of America? So you're telling me at any point I can drive something into the Pentagon and it will never be shot out of the sky? It will never be shot out of the sky. Are you serious? I can fly my private plane right now. I can go get a private plane. You could fly it. And you could fucking fly it into the Pentagon. And it would crash into the Pentagon? You're telling me that it wouldn't be shot down? Or that it wouldn't be intercepted at some point? What do you guys think about that? Even in the 90s, even in 1995, you think you could have flown a plane into the Pentagon without it being intercepted? Doesn't sound right to me. You might convince me on the World Trade Centers, but you won't convince me on the Pentagon. The fucking U.S. Pentagon. How are there not fucking turrets and missiles and radar scans going on around the Pentagon and around the White House and around other strategic areas of the United States? You're telling me that they just fuck it, fly it right into the building. I mean, you would think that the United States of America, who spends hundred trillions of zillions of dollars on our fucking military and aircraft and defense, we don't have universal health care. We don't have all these other things that we could have, but we have all this money for defense. And you're telling me that we can fly a fucking plane into the goddamn Pentagon and no one's going to blink an eye? The radar ain't going to go off? Hey, something's weird. There ain't going to be some kind of a fucking shoot down? Kind of weird. To me. Kind of bizarre. So, with all the stuff that we can do in the United States of America, just seems kind of crazy that you can't shoot down a gigantic plane on a collision course for the fucking Pentagon. D. Welsh, good point, man. The aircraft wasn't on the radar. Local transponder was switched off. Yeah, but what about you're telling me that the Pentagon didn't have equipment that could see an incoming object or threat? How are they ever going to shoot down a missile? How is anybody ever going to shoot down a missile? We can do that. We could do that in 1990. There could be a large missile coming at the White House, and they would shoot the missile down. There could be a large strike on us, and we would have missiles to intercept, to shoot things down, boom, in the sky before they even reach the target. Yeah, it's very strange. M. Mako, thanks, man. They shot down 93, M. Mako says. I don't know, it doesn't make sense why it went into the Pentagon. It also doesn't make sense that we let it happen. But it does make sense, because we went to Iraq. When you realize that we went to Iraq for no reason, other than something nefarious, then you realize, oh. Anyway, what else is going on, guys? I don't want to get into fucking tinfoil hat too much, but I mean, come on, let's think about it. We went to Iraq for no reason. Why did we go to Iraq for no reason? Weapons of mass destruction? What weapons of mass destruction? We went to the only thing that came out of going to Iraq, the only thing that came out of 9/11 was we went to Iraq, we created the Patriot Act, and we created the NSA. That's all that came out of going to Iraq. We took all away your freedoms. We took your freedoms all away. I said that backwards. It's weird. They took all your freedoms away. That's all they did. They took your freedoms away. If you're too stupid to realize that, they took your freedoms away. In 9/11, took your freedoms away. Why did 9/11 happen? To take your freedoms away? We didn't find weapons of mass destruction, but we found a way to take your freedoms away. It's kind of weird, huh? Kind of weird. 2 planes, both buildings, very close with the Saudis. Other buildings. The Pentagon. They were able to drive a fucking plane, a passenger plane, into the goddamn friggin' Pentagon. Trillions of dollars on our defense systems, shoot down missiles left and right, shooting shit down left and right all over the place in Baghdad and fucking Desert Storm and all kinds of shit. Just no defense on the Pentagon, I guess. You know? I don't know. Kind of weird. Joe, Bill Clinton's response to your question is, I did not have sexual relations with that plane. Actually, Bill Clinton tried to warn George Bush about the 9/11 attacks. Literally mentioned them, and it didn't. Why didn't they respond to it? It's almost like they were warned about it. It's almost like they were warned about these attacks happening, and they said, okay, and then they said, hey, let's just let it.
Here we go,
I'm
about to get it, man. Here we go, about to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
Yeah, now we're 2 trillion in debt. They gave us crumbs and they put more money into their own pockets.
I'm so old school. Thank you for the $5. Shout out to all the people who work in government who traded in their stocks before announcing this big fuckery that's going on. Man, there's a couple of people who should be rounded up and beaten in front of the American public live on NBC, but that will never happen. I'm so old school. Thank you, man, for the donation. Appreciate it. Unbelievable. I wish I could be president so they could assassinate me, because that's what would happen if I was president. Because it would get too real.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Just became a $25 Patreon.
Holy shit. 6535. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, ma'am. 6, I will add your name to the list, man. Much appreciated. And there's a few patrons who producers who had to leave, and I know them, and they've been producers for a long time, and they did not want to leave, but they had to because of their family right now and the situation. Maybe they'll be back in a couple months. So thank you, 6, man, for covering. That's amazing, bro. I really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, NBC would never carry it. I don't know why I said NBC. I should have said HBO or something. NBC would probably fucking thwart the whole thing. If you watch Fox News or CNN or MSNBC or any of those news stations...
Okay, you've been in the country about the...
You're out of your mind.
Okay, you've been in the country about the...
Oh my God.
Okay, you've been in the country about the...
Oh my God.
Hey you sexy beast, how you feeling? Next time Aaliyah wants to make Lysol brownies, don't eat them. Hope all is well with you and the family.
Oh boy. Arushin Chu, thank you for the 669. California lockdown. I'll check out your videos, man. Hit me, maybe email me too, just to double check me on that. No, I'm doing good, Arushin Chu. You know, Leah made brownies a couple nights in a row. That was really nice. Man, she did a great job. I loved the brownies. They were so good, man. My kids devoured them, and I devoured them. The brownies were gone in like a second. And luckily, we have 1 bottle of Lysol left. Or we have a couple actually left because I stocked up. And, you know, I want to thank DanH&Cora. They were offering Lysol to people or something on Twitter. I didn't really read it, but all of it. But that was really cool, you guys. People who were desperate for it or whatever. Who would ever think you'd be desperate for Lysol? Rushin Chu, thank you for the 669.
Super chat.
Sing sexy boy, you boy toy, kissing face.
I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. That was pretty funny last night. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did it. James Metzler, man. What's up, James? How you doing, man? Relaxing, I hope. Should get back to that podcast and stuff if you can, dude.
Shit bum.
That'd be cool.
If you think the government gives a fuck about you, you are sadly mistaken.
I said what I said, became a $5 shit bum. You are true. You are right, man. I don't think almost any of them do. Maybe there might be a few of them, that are in government that do care. Maybe I don't know, 10% of them or 15% of them, maybe less than that, 5%. I don't know. I'm sure there's a few of them that really do care, but most of them just care about either getting reelected or just keeping things the same old spot. They have the people in their back pocket that they got to help out, and that's what they're there to do. Help the people in the back pocket.
Super chat.
They want to do other 2 trillion stimulus again.
I'm so old school. I'm not surprised. And you would think with all that money, they would have been able to shoot down a plane before hitting the Pentagon in 9/11. And you would think when there's a pandemic, you would shut down all the borders. Holy shit!
What if the turkeys ate us? Or what if they filleted us? What if they killed us and ate our children? What if the turkeys ate us? What if they filleted us? If the turkeys ate us, if they had to hate us, the Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead, the turkeys ate us. They gobbled us apart, but first they'd eat our nuts, and then they'd eat our butt. The turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us? What if the turkeys ate us? What if they ate our fucking nuts? What if the turkeys ate us instead of mashed potatoes? Instead the turkeys ate us. They kept on eating us.
Thanks for being therapy for us to chill and vent amongst you and the JCS army. What's on deck for the weekend shows considering WrestleMania? Will you do live commentary?
DanH&Cora, what's up? Good to hear from you guys. I hope you're having a good quarantine. I don't know yet what exactly I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I want to do actual commentary over the wrestling or if I want to just be live reacting to everything. I don't know. I think just doing a review, though, I don't know. I really don't. I think I'm going to try to go live, and I'm going to try both early on, and if it goes really well, then we'll keep doing that and do the review live.
Super Chat Party!
Do you think this virus was created in the US?
Jay Frost, thank you for the $3.99. That's what I've heard people in China saying that. I want to say no, all right? Listen, I'm open to everything. I'll tell you right now, I am open to everything. I am open to all the conspiracies in the world because conspiracies sometimes are true. So I am open to all the conspiracies in the world, Jay. I really am. I am going to default to the reality, though. I am going to default to the reality that we're being delivered, that a guy really ate a bat, potentially, and caught it from some kind of bat from eating it. We've seen that happen before, and it's sort of been proven that happens in other cases. So we've also seen it be proven that the government has injected things into people such as syphilis and countless other experiments and other experiments that we don't even know about that people claim happened. So we know for a fact that people have gotten disease from animals many times. But we also know for a fact that many times people have gotten disease from animals because the animals or the people were injected with viruses. AIDS comes to mind, but syphilis, none more well described and studied and proven than syphilis. and so many others. But there are many others that are unconfirmed, unproven, despite having massive amounts of accounts, weird dead-end paper trails, and things like that. So yes, I believe that we have to go with what we see, and what we're hearing is most likely the truth. Most likely the truth is what we're seeing for the most part, but most likely there's something about the truth that's not quite the truth, but it's about what they're saying. So I'm going to believe most likely that we're dealing with what we're dealing with, and that's what we're really dealing with. But there is a possibility that there is some kind of nefarious thing going on here, whether it's by the Chinese, by the Americans, by another person, by a terrorist, by a biolab, by the elite, by the Illuminati, by something else, or the misinformation, and it's something different that caused this that's harmless, but it happened. There's countless possibilities, and I'm open to all of them. I'm not open to being criticized that being open to them is wrong, though. That I'm not down with that. I'm not down with being criticized for flocking along with the sheep. I'm also not down with being criticized for wanting to maybe dive into all these different versions of what could be really going on here. The Bill Gates stuff and all the other things. I am down with having an open mind and realizing that people are dying, people are sick, that's really happening, and this could, and probably what we're being told is really what's going on. I'm down with going that route, but I am also, it's very important to me that we all also study and follow the paper trails of some of the other nefarious conspiracies. Because is it important? It's our duty to do that. It is your job to do that. It's not your job to say it's all fake and who cares and they're lying. That's not good. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's your job to go along with the sheep because the sheep might be right. The herd might be right. I'm believing them, but I'm not 100% believing them. I'm 70% believing them. That's me. You can do whatever you want, but, people are dying and people are sick and, it's the flu. People are dying of that too. But we don't want the hospitals to get overrun. There's some people giving out so much misinformation too. There's a lot of misinformation that you can prove wrong. If you dive deep enough into it, you can prove things wrong. Some things. Some things are right, some things are wrong. But if you dive deep enough into it, you can prove things wrong. Certain things. And there's people that will believe it just like that. They'll believe the conspiracy just like that. They won't believe the actuality and all the governors and the president and all the people around the world and the dead people and everything else. They won't believe that, but they'll believe this weird guy on YouTube that you never heard of like that. So don't be a sheep for anything. Keep an open mind to everything. And I think you'll do a lot better that way. But don't close your mind to anything either. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't believe in conspiracies. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't form your own opinions about things. Don't let anybody do that. But also, don't go out there telling people that it's all fake and it's all some kind of government thing. Most likely it's what it is. Okay? Most likely. But that doesn't mean it is. So, do the research. There's a huge, there's a 6.5 earthquake in Idaho. Like right now. It's a little while ago. Which is really a pretty big earthquake right now. And to be dealing with something like that at this time, obviously, is extra strenuous. So, I'm trying to look it up right now to see what's going on. Yeah, 6.5, 78 miles from Boise, Idaho. It's a pretty big earthquake in what I can see is no man's land. It's the largest earthquake in Idaho since 1983. Reports of shaking coming from as far as Helena, Montana, and Salt Lake City, Utah. A lot of people thought it was Yellowstone. It is not Yellowstone. It's 200 miles away. Eruptions only happen when the magma moves from a chamber to the surface and the small shaking from the quake. But it's close to Yellowstone. I mean, pretty close. So you wonder what type of effects it will have on Yellowstone. So we'll see what the scientists say about that and the seismologists say about that information. 0 injuries with the 6.5 earthquake is crazy. I got to believe it's in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. You guys could tell me, maybe in Idaho, people out there that understand that area more than I do. I don't know a damn thing. But it is a wild thing. It's a huge earthquake. Just telling Leah about the earthquake. I don't know if she's knew about it.
Super chat. Super chat.
Gobble Joe's nut I will. Like I would.
What's up, Casey is raw. Yeah, gobble me down, man. Gobble me down, Casey. Casey is raw. What's up?
Super chat.
Gobble me down.
Super chat.
You realize someone dies every second, watch out.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Super chat. Super chat.
I want to spread gook all over you, Joe.
Casey is raw. Thank you for the donation. You want to you spread your gook all over me? Go ahead. Someone dies every second. It's crazy to think about it. That's true. I don't know if that's true. Is that really true? 60 people? I mean, that's 60 people a minute. Is that really true? Am I crazy? Someone clarify that number. Well, you know, we're coming up to the worst. Like I said, you know, I said this weeks ago. You know, I'm not shocked right now at all. Said this weeks ago that April would be the worst month. You know, April, probably by April 15th, things will be really, really, the numbers will be staggering to us by April 15th. You know, but, you know, come May 1st, things will start to wind down a little bit. And we won't be back to where we are right now. We won't be back to where we are right now, from what I can tell, till probably May 15th. Probably May 15th we'll be back around this, maybe a little before this time, a little better than that. Hopefully. And then hopefully after that, it will start to just drop. But that's the delay in this thing. You know, it takes up to 2 weeks to sometimes tell you have it.
Super Chat Party.
Faves, James Corbett, Ben Swan, Weinstein Brothers.
M. Mako, thank you, man. I'll take a look at that. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. What's up, man? How you been? Joe, what did Michael Jackson said? All I can say is they don't care about us. Yeah. Yeah, we thought my April Fool. Oh, I've got a great April Fool's joke planned for my kids. I'm going to tell them the quarantine's over. So I really am. I am really excited about morning time coming up in a little while. Telling the kids that, oh my God, guys, it's over. We're going back to school tomorrow. Are you ready? This is crazy. Oh, man. It's going to be great. Leah's playing Diablo right now. She's almost at a Paragon 700. She's now surpassed my Paragon. I had 672. Imagine Trump comes out tomorrow and says April Fool's, no corona. Yeah, that'd be really cool. It's remarkable, the earthquake, 0 injuries. Tornado in Arkansas, 5 minor injuries. 9 billion people live on the earth. Let that sink in. That's a lot of people. Man. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I haven't drank alcohol in 4 weeks. I mean, this is just wine, so it's just like, I'm giving it a little. It's only a little. It's a half a glass of wine, and that's all I'm gonna have. I'm not gonna do anything else. Yeah, but I think that WrestleMania will be. I'll do the review. I'll do I think I'll do the reaction to the first one, and then a review. And if it goes well, I will do more. I'll do the same thing the next night. If I feel like it really didn't go that well and I could just do a review, then I won't do any commentary and stuff like that, and I'll just do the review. DanH&Cora, thank you for that turkey bomb earlier tonight too, by the way. My eye is twitching like crazy. Look at my eye. You see my eye twitching? It's having spasms because I was playing Diablo for 2 hours, the last 2 hours, with Leah and her brother. And I guess I was just locked in on the screen, and my eyes are freaking out. What's up, Patrick Carnes? Is Mania on the network? Yeah, Mania is going to be on the network, yeah. You know what I just got done watching was, I've been watching Married with Children every night. That's been my, peaceful show to go to sleep to. Although it's a comedy, Part of the problem is I keep falling asleep, and then it plays 7 more of the episodes, and then I wake up, and then I keep starting at the wrong time the next night, so I keep skipping episodes. So even though I'm on season 4, I probably must have missed 15 episodes between seasons 2 and 4, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to go back and figure out which ones they are and watch those. But, so since I just watched Ed O'Neill while I was playing Diablo. I watched a 2-hour interview with Ed O'Neill about Married with Children. It was really insightful, man, to find out about some stuff. Remember the movie Dutch that he did? I loved the movie Dutch. I always liked that movie. It's a stupid little movie, but I like it. And, he hated it, apparently. He said he hated it. The guy, John Hughes, famous director John Hughes, wanted a lot of improv in the movie. And, Ed O'Neill hated improv. Which you would think that going in when you went to get the part that you would say, that you would find out, hey, there's going to be a lot of improv going on. But apparently, yeah, he hated improv, and so I thought that was very interesting. But yeah, John Hughes, great stuff from him, and probably one of his lower tier movies was Dutch, but I like Dutch. But yeah, I've been loving Married with Children. Really interesting to hear the last episode. They because they never really had a last episode. They had a last episode and that was it. And he said that the studio thought that they might come back for another season. But just in case they came on the set during the last episode and they said, you should we should write something in here or do something to sort of make it more seem like it's sort of final in case we don't come back. And Ed O'Neill and the guys were like, "No, fuck you. We wrote this episode. What the hell are you talking about?" And so they didn't, and then they didn't come back, and so there was never a goodbye episode. But I don't remember the last episode. But they probably should have done that, Ed O'Neill might have been wrong. They probably should have filmed something at the end, like have the whole episode. And I think they should have done that. I'm surprised that somebody didn't bring that up. Have the whole episode, have the episode end, and then have this little sort of ending part where after the episode's over, have them maybe they wake up in the night and there's a burglar or something, and they beat the shit out of the burglar, and then the cops arrest the guy, and they stand around and they go, nobody's ever going to mess with the Bundys, and they're like, yeah. And, they're something like that. And maybe, I don't know, fucking Al Bundy says something weird, I don't know. Could have been something stupid little like that to end the thing. I don't know. That's what I would have done if I was them. Because if you don't know you're coming back, you don't know, The world is too PC to bring back Married with Children. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Yeah, everybody would be a bunch of pussies now. You know what I liked was the idea that it seemed like Ed O'Neill was friends, because Ed O'Neill is a bit of a, a fucking, Ed O'Neill, he's not Al Bundy exactly, but he kind of is, He's a old school rough dude who laughs at shit. He's kind of a dickhead, Ed O'Neill is kind of a bit of a dick. Not a real dickhead, but like a little bit of a dick, And, he jokes about lesbians and people like that. And, Amanda Bierce, who was a lesbian on the show. I mean, on the show she wasn't, but they even made fun of stuff like that on the show, and she was in real life. And you could tell that they clashed.
Super chat.
Look up Stay at them Bert hashtag on Twitter.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Stay at home Bert. Thank you, James. What up, James? Yeah, allegedly they were gonna do a reunion. About 8 years ago or 10 years ago, they were gonna do a reunion show, do one episode or one reunion show. And I really wish they would do that so they could have a fucking last episode or something like that. But Christina Applegate said no, so Ed O'Neill said no, and but now he says that. Or at least 5 years ago, he said that I think she'd be open to it now, though. I think she'd do it now. But now, of course, now they will never do it. So, like, unfortunately, I think we missed the window. Because I think 6 years ago they would have done it. They could have done it 6 years ago. But now they'll never do it. But not because of the cast not wanting to do it, but because, I mean, maybe they would do it. Fox has been the ones that have kind of said fuck you to the whole cancel culture shit, right? I mean, they had the Tim Allen show on there. They still do Family Guy stuff. So maybe they could do it, because if Fox has anything to do with it, fuck. Last episode should be Peg gets a divorce but goes to rehab. Kelly becomes a porn star and the house burns down. I think the last episode should be the house burns down, and then they're sitting in their car, and a lady wins the lottery inside of the local mart, and as she runs outside, Al goes, "Well, kids, you know what we got to do?" And then they all get out of the car and beat the shit out of the lady. And they take the lottery ticket, and they drive to the lottery, and they sign their name on it. And they're like, we're rich, we're gonna buy a new house. But then as they walk outside, the police are waiting for them, and because they got the report from the lady that she was jumped and she'd won the lottery, and the convenience store worker or whatever, and he's like, that's them, that's the ones who jumped her after she won. And then they all go to jail like Seinfeld, and they just sit in the jail talking to each other. Because the Bundys never win, you know what I mean? It's always something bad happens to them. I don't know, bro. I don't know what they could have done. The house burns down is kind of funny, though. But I don't know. The house burns down. That's kind of funny.
Super chat.
Something like that.
Super chat.
Is it wrong to whack my one-eye monster to you, Joe?
No. It's weird. But it ain't. But it's a little. It's a little weird. But it's not wrong, Casey. It's not wrong, man. And I'm sorry I shaved. I know you liked when I was furry and weird looking, Casey. But I'll tell you, man. Whack away, man. Look into my eyes and whack away. I've got blue eyes. Okay. So go for it. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Put it on Hulu or FX. Yeah, not a bad idea. I mean, since like what's the Orville. The Orville's going to Hulu. I love the Orville. I never saw The Wire, Don J. What's up, Don? It is the Seinfeld ending, TSS. I basically gave you the Seinfeld ending in a way. I don't like facial hair. I'm not depressed. It's just late. I am so not depressed. I'm feeling pretty good. Sounds like I got a blocked nose. Yeah, a little bit. A little stuffy. A little stuffy down here. Technically, Seinfeld had another episode. It was in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah, you're right about that. You know, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I think I like Curb Your Enthusiasm better than Seinfeld, but that's just, it's crazy. Yeah, I've been keeping I shaved my face because of the corona. Not that it was much of anything. You know. I can't grow it anyway, you know? What's up, C-Man? Al Bundy, the plot in the Al Bundy House of Soul episode doesn't make any sense. The model comes in and gets the shoes before they run out of the originals, and they hire the guy to make the knock. Oh, nice. The New Jack episode is out. I forgot about that. I'm going to go check out the New Jack episode soon. Oh, God, I can't wait to do that. Yeah, last time I talked about Curb Your Enthusiasm was with Tommy about 5 weeks ago. Me and Tommy and C talked about Curb Your Enthusiasm and how they stole my idea. I did we've already heard about this, so I don't want to talk about it again, but the bottom line was I did an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm for my high school. I had to do a 5-minute short based on a TV show, and I based it on Curb Your Enthusiasm, where my friend goes into my refrigerator without my permission, and he just starts eating food, and then I come down and I'm like, you just go into the refrigerator without asking, and it's a big fucking thing. And then they did that in an episode like 4 years in 2008 or something like that, 2009. So this was 2003 when I filmed it, though. And then I put it up on YouTube in 2006 or 7. And then Curb Your Enthusiasm really did it a couple years later. And Chris Tosevich, my friend who used to be my co-host here, called me and he goes, dude, they did your fucking refrigerator idea from Curb Your Enthusiasm. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I watched the episode and I was like, oh my God, it's like to a T. Like it was to a T. Like they said the same things. Like you just go into the refrigerator. You don't ask, hey, maybe can I get a drink or can I get a, here, why don't you just take this? You want to take, well, yeah, it's no big deal. I was hungry. Yeah, it's no big, you don't just go into someone's refrigerator. Here, you want to take this? Wait, fuck, you leaving? All right, take this. You want to take all my drinks? Here, have some bananas. You want those? Here, take these cans over here. And I did this whole thing, and that was 2003. Then I put it on YouTube in 2007 or 6, and then Curb Your Enthusiasm did it in 2009. And then I made a video about it saying, like, they fucking ripped me off. And just people buried me. They were like, they didn't rip you off, you loser idiot. Like, you probably, whatever. And I'm like, dude, look at me in the video. I'm a fucking high school kid. And I have the video. I have the VHS tape, which you could carbon date or whatever the fuck, and prove that it was 2003. So I can prove in a court of law that I came up with it. But what are you going to do?
From sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
But Kramer did it in every episode of Seinfeld, so I stole it from Seinfeld.
Transvestite from sexual Transylvania. Sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
Tell us, how did you know Tommy and what are your thoughts about him with complete honesty?
Cunt Angle, thanks for the donation, man. I wish Tommy NC was more of a friend to me and didn't believe things other people said. I wish Tommy wasn't so easily manipulated by other people. When Tommy's been my friend longer than anybody, and I've been friends with him for 7 years now or something like that, and, he just, whatever. We're still friends, we still talk, but it's like it's weird because unfortunately he believes things people say and he'll believe manipulations, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm not interested in manipulating him myself, so I wish that he knew the truth, or that he knew when people were taking advantage of him more often. But I think he's he's a little bit can be a little bit tough at times with things and selfish with things and things like that. But I also think he means well, and he's a good guy, and he's funny. And in the end, he means well, and he's a good guy. And he brings a lot of laughter to me and a lot of great moments, and he is a good friend in real life. I don't think he always knows the right track. But I don't really blame him for being manipulated and things like that, because it's sort of his disability. People take advantage of his disability, and, you know, it's shame on them. You know, shame on those people that take advantage of his disability, you know. Whether that's to manipulate him into doing something for them, whether that's to manipulate him into, you know, liking or hating certain people, whatever it is, they're disgusting, and they will, I don't know. What are you going to do? You know? You know, it's like some of the people that hide behind religion and things like that are some of the creepiest people you've ever seen, ever. But yeah, there's so many people that take advantage of Tommy. That's too bad. But what are you gonna do about it? I mean, I don't know. But as far as Tommy goes, he's a nice guy, a good guy, and, you know, tries to have a good time. He's an innocent guy, a lot of times. Sometimes he knows what he's doing, but don't we all? Whew. Cunt Angle, thanks for the $7, man. All right, well, I think it's time to call it a night. Let me see what Leah says. Let me see what Leah says. I'm on. I logged into Diablo. I want to see what she says. Okay. I had fun talking tonight. Star Trek mug. I know, man, you know, but hey, it happens, and what are you going to do about it? I'll take a few more questions, though, in the chat, whatever you want to do. I'm about to shoot up the cattle. What the fuck, Joey? What in the world? Maybe in a minute. I'm trying to augment an item. Okay. MTZ, what's up, man? Glorious Eugene, how you doing, Glorious? Watch the Tiger King. I wanted to watch Tiger King, then it got ruined for me.
Yo, this whole city, we're gritty. Yo, we might eat our own shitty.
Yeah,
Eat our own shitty. In the city of Philly, we get shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own feces. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. This whole city, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a...
Six, man. What up, Six? Ocho coming in from Six. Thank you. Ocho dinero coming in from Six. Thank you, man. Leafy uploaded. Wow, that's wild. Remember when I got in a fight with Leafy on Twitter a couple of years ago now, man? Now, was he a crackhead now? I hit up Billy the Fridge and him that night on Skype, and he seemed like he was doing okay. But he kind of seemed like a crackhead a bit. But then again, what else would you expect in Washington, right? That was a weird phone call. Shout out to Billy. Billy the Fridge. Billy the Fridge disappeared after that because he got all that attention for going on Onision's after that moment. It's crazy. Gritty got the Rona. What up, Most Blaze? How's your store up there? What store? Which store, D. Welsh? You mean the stores? Like, how's the food supply and all that shit? I haven't been in wow. Addy Booth says, I downloaded WoW again. That's how desperate it's getting. I'm not there yet. I'm playing Diablo. I'm playing my season in Diablo. But what am I right now? Am I? Yeah, I mean, my Paragon 672. Oh, nice. Leah got a pet bat. Good for Leah. Getting to her 701 Paragon. Oh, she got her bat. Yeah, she got her pet. She just did her... She unlocked the season rewards. She must have just... She finished her season. Where's her bat? Well, I don't see the bat there. Where's the bat? I might jerk off. Yeah, I mean, Arush and Chew, that's a good thing to do. Yeah, grocery. You know, I haven't been in a while. I think I haven't been grocery shopping in I haven't been grocery shopping in about maybe almost coming up on 2 weeks now. Or maybe a week and a half. I don't know. I think it might have been. And the last time I was there, they had a few meats and a few chicken things. They were out of chicken nuggets. They were certainly out of toilet paper and paper towels. But you know, everything else was sporadic. There was no eggs. There was no
Super
eggs.
Chat.
It was 2 weeks
Super
ago.
Chat.
I trying to sleep. Will you tell me a bedtime story?
Casey is raw. Went up the hill. He ran down again because he saw all his bills. Was unable to pay the electric or gas. So he beat the living crap out of some old guy's ass. He stole his wallet as he ran to the hill to pay every last one of those nasty, annoying bills. Once they were paid, he thought, maybe I'll get laid. He called up his girlfriend, the sexy maid. She came over to please him, pleasure and lust. There was tons of orgasms, and he busted a nut. Next morning, he woke up with an itch down below. He went to the doctor and found out he'd had a stroke. His heart didn't work the right way anymore, but that was okay, so he called up a whore. He banged her for hours. And hours, you see. He contracted a disease known as HIV. Went back to the doctor. They told him this fact. He couldn't believe it. He slapped his nutsack, angry at his penis for betraying him so, but yet he still called up one of the local hoes. He told her he had AIDS, and she could be infected as well, but she didn't care when he offered him $1,000 and said, what the hell? They laid on the bed slowly across. She sucked, fondled, and fucked him, and then gobbled him and flossed. She also danced around the room with glee, screaming out the window, I've got HIV. Casey is raw, couldn't believe she took it this well. He clearly thought, I'm going to hell. But as he went home that night to drink and to sleep, he thought, man, what a beautiful week. The end. The story of Casey is raw. What in the world? Oh, man. I mean, there is something wrong with me to come up with that. What in the world? Who would you marry? Would you marry one night stand? Wait. Who would you kill, marry, one night stand? Fuck, marry, kill is what we're playing here. Okay. Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Lopez. Marry? One night stand, I guess Jennifer... I know, I would kill Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, I would kill her, I guess. I can't remember what she looks like. Wait a minute. Let me make sure what she looks... Is that the chick from Requiem for a Dream, or am I thinking of somebody else? Who's Jennifer Lawrence? Man, she don't look real to me. All right, so I would Okay, so I would kill Lawrence, and I would one night stand J-Lo, and I would marry Jennifer Aniston. I feel like Jennifer Aniston would be the most agreeable for a wife. You know, that you could have this relationship with. I love Jennifer Lopez, but I feel like Jennifer Lopez is so strong a woman that she'd always have shit going on left and right all over the place and shit, and it would just be crazy. But I really want to marry Jennifer Lopez, so that's a tough one. But, you know, Jennifer Aniston's smaller. That's more my thing. You know, I think that she'd be a better wife for me, although I do love J-Lo. But I think that she would be more, she's just too entrepreneurial doing all these things, and I'm like that, so we would clash. But I think Jennifer Aniston would be the better wife for me. So, there you go. But I love Jennifer Lopez, man. I do love her. But that's what I'm going with. Hey.
It's a favorite grand run down my glands.
Oh, shit.
I drink cran cause I'm the man. My enemies are the cran and ran. Cran man, come on, make me believe in. Face me, I'm so thirsty, would you answer me? Cran man. All my friends are fucking the man, cause all my friends are drinking cran. They're drinking cran, cause all my friends are drinking cran. Rock up the fucking cran. We got
Trust me.
Trust me. Jake the Snake. Thank you, Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake the Snake making an appearance tonight.
Super Chat. Super Chat.
The better wife would be none Mcneil.
The better wife would be none. Wow. Yo, thank you, Moss Blaze. MGTOW. What the fuck does that mean? Somebody explain what he just said. Moss Blaze, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. No, I suck at guitar. I'm a drummer.
Super Chat.
Flight from me, my friend's viral tweet.
Flight from me, my friend's viral tweet. What does that mean, James? I'm getting so lost right now. It's almost unbelievable. No, I am terrible. I am terrible at guitar. I am a drummer. I can drum. I'm a fucking horrible guitar player. Sing a song about you. Sing a song about me. Sing that Stabbing Westward song. Let me see what Leah's saying.
I'ma leave this briefcase right
Oh,
here.
shit.
I'ma leave this briefcase right here. I'ma leave this briefcase right
Oh,
here.
shit.
I'ma leave this briefcase right here. I'ma leave this briefcase right here. Son, run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fucking fat bitch. Don't you think I'm a fucking terrorist? Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Never run so hard in all your damn life. Run, you fat bitch.
Super Chat. Super Chat.
Whoa, 6.
It's the men's movement against mostly liberal women.
Well, hey, you know how that can go. Moss Blaze. Moss Blaze, man, what's up, dude? Thank you. But 6, dude, 1984. Thank you for that donation. The year I was born. 1984. Who do I think is going
Super
to
Chat.
become
Super Chat.
the TNT?
Who you think is winning TNT champion?
TNT champion, the villain. That's a great question. I don't have any idea, obviously, but I think Darby Allin would be a good guy. Maybe Darby Allin, you know, maybe Kenny Omega. Darby Allin versus Kenny Omega, Joey Janela, something like that. Maybe Kenny Omega. I'm thinking it could be Kenny Omega, to be honest. I think that's what they brought out that Mega, AAA Mega title, and they were like, you know, Kenny would be great performing every TV episode. Really, the belt making Kenny making the belt every week after week. I think it's I'm going Kenny Omega, to be honest. I know that seems weird, but Darby be good, man. Darby be good. Hangman Page could be a good one. He's a potential good one. Kenny Omega. We need a drum beat. I mean, I've been ranting and raving a lot tonight. You know? What you doing? Six, man, thank you for that $19 drop, dude. That was a bomb for a night like this, guys. I appreciate all these donations for a night like this. Making up for some of the producer level people and some of the other people who had to take off because of Corona. Corona fucking up stuff even for me. Let me check the chat real quick. Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying. Let's see here. Yo, guitar battle me, Joe. Nah, I suck at guitar. I really can't play. Yeah, dude, I really suck at guitar. I'm not a good guitar player at all. I'm not a good singer, not a good guitar player. But I'm a good drummer. I'm a pretty good drummer. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like 9 being like Bono, and like 7 being like a professional drummer who drums on tour. I'm probably like a 5 or a 6 drummer, or something like that. I don't know. And like 3 being a guy who's not that good, but he plays. You know, I'm maybe like a 5.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Sing Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, okay. I was in multiple bands. One of the bands, I was the singer, and we did get signed. It was crazy. But they didn't, then they canceled the whole deal, and we went on tour and stuff like that. It was a metal band, but then we had melodic stuff, too. It was kind of crazy. Back in 2006 or 5. Then another band that we almost felt was going to do it too. But I was the drummer in that one, and you know, drummer in multiple bands. I don't know how I became the singer of that other band. Again, I'm not a singer, really. I'm not any of that stuff. Horrible. But I can kind of, like, play stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a bad singer, but I can do things. Like, so when there's somebody who's not a musician, here's some things that we do. You know, they're like, oh, you can do all that. But when somebody who's a musician hears stuff, they're like, oh, yeah, you really don't know what you're doing. But drums, I can pass at drums. I can pass at drums. But guitar, not very good. Not good at all. Show me your balls. Would you please show me your balls? I mean, I guess Darby Allin could have a manager. But I don't know. I don't think he needs a manager. Yeah, I don't think he fucking. Hey now, hey. Yeah, I don't think he needs a manager, but I mean, I see what you're saying. You know what I mean? But I don't think he has to have a manager or anything like that. Am I really doing this? What the fuck, man? I mean, I guess Six is a $25 patron, and he's dropped like $70. There's like dog hair all over this mic. I'm gonna swallow dog hair. Fucking taking hair off this. I need that fucking thing that you. Should I do the Californication deal? Californication, is that the one? Is that what we're talking about? Jake Hager will be the new TNT champion. Maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll do Californication, right? That's the one. That's the deal.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world and all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it settles in the final location. And understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin? Or is it all your wages? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softball.
Super Jet. Super Jet.
I'm looking for a trick to drink my man Gloom.
AJ, I want a piece of your mama, AJ. Let's go, AJ.
Marry me, girl, be my fairy to the world, be my very own consolation. A teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on the boulevard, it's Californication.
I just smoked Jake DeMarco's mother.
Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. In Cobain, can you hear the spheres singing songs, stage to station? And Alderon's not far away, it's Californication. Born and raised by those who pray, control of population, and everybody there to know, suck my big erection for spongical hardcore softball. You fucking dream of Californication, dream of Californication. I will fucking give you an
I hope you're happy that with a stuffed nose, I was able to do this. Sick. Didn't realize my video wasn't on, by the way. I was doing all kinds of weird shit in the background, and you missed it on the first half of that. There you go, Six. I'd rather watch 3 hours of Joe than WrestleMania. Jesus. We'll do a Stabbing Westward song, I guess. It's sort of a Stabbing Westward song. I guess that's all I can do. Let's see. Well, this is for Six. I mean, this is as basic as it gets. This is as basic as it gets, Six. You know? To be honest, you know? Let's see if we can pull this off. I don't know if we can. Not sure if we can pull this off, man, but we're gonna. I'm gonna fucking try. Hey. Not sure I can pull it off. We're gonna try. Let's see. Jesus. I'm dying. I got the corona. Got the corona. Motherfucking got the corona. I got the corona. Why do I have the corona? Why do I have the corona? It's not a song. It's just something. The corona. All right, the guitar works. I figured it out. Guitar works. Man, this strap keeps falling off. It's fucking enraging. It's fucking enraging, man. Fucking strap falls off every time. It's fucking enraging. Hey. Dig up the earth to claim it as our own. We slaughtered whole civilizations so we can build our homes. We coated the earth with concrete like some cancerous second skin. There's toxic waste buried underground while we breathe the poison within. Oh, God gave you this earth to build your cities of steel. He granted you higher intelligence to build your weapons that kill. You built a kingdom of arrogance, but you got at the fucking throne. If your God were alive today, he should hang himself. He should hang himself in shame. We kill for power. We kill in the name of love. We kill in jealous anger. Maliciousness. We kill to defend our freedom for the country you hold so dear. We kill to defend religion in the name of the God that you bear. Your God gave you this earth to build your cities of steel. He granted you higher intelligence to build your weapons that kill. You built a kingdom of arrogance, but you got at the fucking throne. Well, if your God were alive today, he should kill himself. He should hang himself in shame. From the past, we annihilate our species from within. Your God gave you this earth to build your cities of steel. He granted you higher intelligence to build your weapons that kill. You built a kingdom of arrogance, put your God down at the throne. Well, if your God were alive today, he should kill himself. He should hang himself in shame.
The fuck was that, man? That was a Stabbing Western song on a fucking guitar and a punk riff. That's really weird. That song is not meant to be played that way. But anyway, that was funny. It was terrible, but it was funny. I want to thank Bill Jackson, who just became a $10 VIP patron. Said, you're fucking whacked out of your mind, Joe. I agree. I think you're probably correct in that assumption. You know, one time I was doing stand-up comedy in Boston, and this fucking guy in the front row, just out of nowhere, goblin cock, just out of nowhere, I don't know why he cracked me the fuck up. I was getting ready to think of my next joke, and like I have my jokes all planned out, and he's like, there's some guy just in the front row, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I started doing that thing where I'm like, oh fuck, I forget what's coming next, because once I remember the next joke, then that set up 3 other things, and that was like 5 minutes, and I was like, I really got to remember where I am, so I just kind of stared out at the audience for a second, and went, heh. And then the crowd went hot, like kind of chuckled because it was weird. And then I thought to myself, all right, what's the next joke? And I kind of like leaned in, and then I about to remember it, and then the fucking guy in the front row goes, "You're funny," and I don't know why, but he was like, "You're funny," and that made me go, dude. I just started fucking dying. Like I fucking started dying. Like I think it was, "You're funny." I go, just fucking start blasting out loud laughing. I'm laughing in the mic. Now people are laughing and I'm laughing. I'm like, dude, my best joke tonight was when that guy said I was funny, but I wasn't. He was just drunk. And then I laughed at that for like fucking 3 minutes. And then by the time I was done laughing, I'd completely forgot what I was doing. And then I just basically rambled for 2 more minutes. I said, hey, I had another set of jokes to tell, but this fucking fat cocksucker in the front row told me I was funny, and now all I can think about is how awesome I am, and I can't remember a goddamn thing I was going to say after this. And then now I'm staring at the waitress over there, and I'm like, man, she looks kind of hot. Is she married? And then I'm looking at this lady over here, and I'm just trying to decide what guys in the crowd tonight will die of a heart attack for. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to decide, of all the guys in here, who will be the first one to die of, like, some kind of a heart attack or a bust? You ever wonder that? And then people are laughing kind of, but, like, I'm really not saying any jokes, and I completely lost what I was doing. I don't know why that came to my mind, but I just thought of that. I don't know. It's 2007. Just popped into my head right now. I don't know. Random thoughts.
Play Corn Blind.
Omar, what's up, man? I probably could do that. It's drop D, but I'm not gonna torture people. That'd be a torturous thing. D Welsh, you're a beast, brother. You're a beast, bro. You're beast, bro. Shout out to the Japanese guy. Was that Japanese or Chinese? I can't tell. I don't know. If it's Chinese, ni hao. Shishi ni. And ohayo gozaimasu. Arigato ohayo gozaimasu. Domo arigato.
Super Chat.
What's up?
Damn, you still live.
I've been live for a long motherfucking time, man. I've only been live for about an hour and a half. People wanted me to do something, so I came on for a little Q&A. We've had a lot of fun here. I've had a great time. I hope you guys have.
Super Chat.
What I'm doing
Super
right
Chat.
Ignoring social distance called ice on Mexicans.
AJ Adams, thanks, man. Ignoring social distance called ice on... Oh, that's terrible, man. Nobody should be in trouble for shit other than, like, actual, like, horrific, illegal things right now. That's how I feel. Maybe feel different. Let me tell you something that's been huge, what we've been doing. I took a dump. JB, what's up, JB? I took a dump today. Felt great. A lot of guys take a dump in the White House, but my dumps, and Mike will tell you, my dumps are huge. They're great. Very healthy dumps. I take a dump. I take a picture of my... I don't even go to the doctor for many things. I take a picture of my dumps. I send to my doctor. My doctor says, amazing dumps. Other guys my age, they're running down their leg. They're wearing diapers. I don't wear diapers. You'll never see me near a diaper. I'm gonna be 80. I won't have a diaper.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. McDonald's.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Sing Other Side.
I just had a fantastic idea. A whole country should hold hands across America so we can all die. Oh, my God. Well, no, everybody wouldn't die if they did that. If we did that, 88% of us would live. If we all held hands and all got the virus, if we gave the virus to everybody right now, fucking 85% of us would live. And the only reason why it wouldn't be 98% of us is because some of the people going into critical wouldn't have been able to be taken care of because we wouldn't have enough people to take care of everybody. So those people could potentially die. So even then, probably only 90% of us would live. So,
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Oh, no.
Who would you rather see live? Metallica or Foreigner? I'd personally want to see Metallica, Master of the Puppets.
I've seen Metallica live already, so, I guess I've seen Metallica. I guess I'd want to see... I think I'd still want to see Metallica again, because they were fucking awesome, I gotta tell you. They're pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, my Star Trek cup is kicking ass, man. Sing Hotel California. My God. They charge a lot of money, that band, to go see them. The Eagles, they're expensive. Oh God.
Hello, JB.
Hey, JB. JB wasn't here for a few. Hope he's still watching. I mean, it was a good show from the beginning, I think, to now. Very weird. I'm sorry that I don't know why I pulled out a Stabbing Westward song. That was very weird. It was the only thing I could think to play with 2 chords on a drop D guitar with a drum beat. That's a song from the 80s, too, by the way. That's a fucking old Stabbing Westward song. That's a fucking... Like, that's not even meant to be punk at all, you know? Other side, I don't even... My voice isn't doing so well right now with my nose and stuff. I don't know if I could do that. I'll give it a try for a minute and see how it rolls. People really want to hear this shit? I suck.
How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat is all I
Super Chat Party.
No, what's up, no?
I thought it up, brought it up the past.
Thanks, Noel.
Take it back, I gotta take it on the other side. Centuries are not what it meant to be. Cemetery where I marry the sea. A stranger things could never change my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. I'll fucking take it on. How long will I slide? I'll separate my side. And I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat is all I ever. Pour my knife into a paper cup. The ashtray's full and I'm spilling my guts. She wants to know, am I still a slut? I gotta take it on the other side. Scarlet starlight, she's in my bed. In a dead for a soulmate bled. And I'm pulling the thread, I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. Oh, take it on. How long will I fuck?
Super Chat
JB
Party.
and his balls. Toilet paper rolls is gold. I got 6 boxes. Put the toilet paper into my asshole.
Leah's upstairs going, what the fuck is going on down there? Because she can like vaguely hear this shit going nuts. All right? It's going nuts. If he has some milk. I'm just kidding. Noel, thanks for the donations, man. What's up, Noel? How you doing, brother? Good to hear from you, man. Good to hear from you, Noel. Good to hear from you, Noel. I love you. I love you long time, Noel. That sounds fucked up. Because it is. Noel, I will love you long time. Want to break my voice into pieces on Can I do it? I don't know. I'll find out. Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one, man. That's a really tough one. That's a really tough one, dude. That's a really tough one. That's like you need a real singer to pull that shit off, dude. To pull that off, you need a real singer. You need a real fucking person to pull that off. I don't know if we can pull that off. I don't know, man. Yikes, that's a tough one. I don't know, especially with my voice being all fucked and my nose being all fucked. I don't know, dude.
Thanks for entertaining us tonight, Joe.
Hey, man. I don't know what the fuck I don't know how this is entertaining, but I'll take your fucking word for it. I'll take your fucking word for it. Word for it. My bad. But yeah, I love you guys. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to fuck around with you guys.
Super chat. Super chat.
Freddie got fingered intro, play it for Kane addicts.
I don't want to get hit with that copyright. I think I'll get hit with that copyright. Anyway, last night, if you missed the sex line call from Jake Roberts last night, you gotta go listen to that. What the fuck was I gonna play for you guys? I had something, I don't remember, but what Joe play stabbing Westwood? What do I have to do? Okay, you want me to play that like to the outro of the show?
Super Chat Party.
Try Bittersweet Symphony, the Verve.
Ooh, I tried that once before and it wasn't very good. I don't think my voice right now is in a good enough shape to do any of this really, but I tried the Linkin Park, but you could tell I was fucked up. But Six Man, $31, man. Thank you so much, brother. That was beast shit. Thank you guys. I would stay up even later but I gotta get the fuck out of here. Let me hit up Leah. See what's up. I need more wine. Leah told me she needs more wine. Oh my god. Team something got, I don't know what he said. Madre something America. I don't know. What up, Team Cousins? Don't be hating on America. We love you. Check out Polaris. Do Voodoo Child. 'Cause I'm a voodoo cock. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I love Stabbing Westward, man. I mean, you gotta, you know, I gotta give it to you. Steve Langenheim, you're gonna get Stabbing Westward, man. My interview with Christopher Hall from Stabbing Westward is up on iTunes right now. You can go listen to it if you care about that shit. But listen, I really want to thank you guys. This was fun as shit. We did 2 hours or something like that more. Thank you for that. I apologize for the bad karaoke singing at the end here, though. But I will see you guys later. And, you know, I'm gonna give you that Stabbing Westward you wanted. Well, let me look for what do I have to do. That song I was doing on the guitar earlier is the real version sounds like this. I mean, that's some old school shit right there. I turned it into a fucking punker tonight. Omar Fakarani. Omar, thank you, man. Try Bittersweet 70. I will work on that. I'll see if I can do it off air. How about that? Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. We went out with Star Trek. Steve Langheim once. What do I have to do? I feel like I'm going to get mad copyrighted for Stabbing Westward. What do I have to do? I feel like I'm going to get super copyrighted. Are these guys covering? What do I have to do?
1, 2, 3.
Fuck is that? That ain't what do I have to do. That's something else. That's weird. I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck the copyright. I'll take the copyright. Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thank you so much to Six, who dropped a lot, and everybody else who's been dropping bombs tonight. I had fun doing the Q&A with you guys. Hang in there, man. Rewatch the stream. Also, Note to Self is up on Patreon now. It's a little darker and rantier, but it was okay. Good replacement for some other things, so go check that out. I love you all. I'll see you guys later. Good night. Check out my interview with Stabbing Westward up on iTunes now. I salute you.
I hope you see what losing you would do to me. All I want is one more chance.